Take 5 with Ricovibes, the ultimate in entertainment. Live interviews, social commentary, and so much more. Go tell somebody you're now locked into Take 5 with Ricovibes.
What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Ricovibes. This is Take 5. I got a special guest in the building once again. Goes by the name of Nanamous. How are you, sir?
I'm awesome, brother. Awesome. Always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You've got brand new things happening for you. So talk a little bit about where do you start is the question. Because I see you traveling all over the place. You know, you got a new project out. So where do you want to start?
Well, all I want to say is God has been good.
That's
God
a good
has
thing.
been awesome. Yeah, right now we have a new project that's out, the highest praise, Riddim, and I have to say glory be to God. This album has just been tremendous. It's so crazy because it's the initial song is nothing that's new.
Right.
Father God Call is my debut single of my first album.
Which is how many years ago?
A dozen years ago.
Wow. 12 years ago.
12
wow.
years ago. And last year we decided to put a new spin on the song. When I sent back to Jamaica to get the tracks, when we got them, and I sent them to Stephen, he was like, it's nice, but it sounds a little dated.
Gotcha.
You know, we should do it over. And I was like, man, that means money. So anyway, I did, because one thing with Stephen Murphy, if he says something, just trust him on that.
Gotcha.
Never fails. And we knock it back over. And when I heard it, man, I was like, God. So Stephen was like, you know, you can't be the only one on this track. Go ahead and do a whole complete project.
Complete project. So you got what, 12 songs?
12 songs.
By 12 different artists.
12 different artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think they do that in gospel anymore, do they? They don't have a...
They don't really do that in gospel per se more than so. It happens a couple times.
Right, but not often.
Not often, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I was so blessed to, you know, pull this off. And I got to say kudos to all the ministers who lend their time and their voices to make this happen. I mean, Jabez, of course, did back the original song with me. Father God Calls, right? Yeah, and he also has a song on it called One More Year. We also have Minister Keisa Peart. We have Emran Henry. We have Yankee B.
Yankee B.
Oh yes, Yankee B. Yeah,
that's a familiar name.
Yeah, we have Yankee B, and we have Rowan Clark. We have Cassie. Right. Tracy's on it also. Reconciliation. Quelly Simba. Who else? I don't want to leave out nobody. Nobody but
How long did it take for the project to really come together, though?
All right, to tell you the truth, Jabez did his song before I even before I even got the rhythm knocked over. Yeah, he did his song since early last year. Yeah, and I know, I mean, ironically, the song is called One More Year, but he actually had to wait like a year to get this to come out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And I mean, it should have been released since November, but what happened, Stephen's father passed away, and
condolences.
Yes. We had to, you know, push it back a little bit. I think. I have to say, I know this. God don't make any mistakes.
Correct.
Because if it was supposed to be released that time, it would have been. And we dropped it January the 13th. And, man, I mean, the feedback from everybody has just been, you know.
I mean, the promotion has been phenomenal. I've seen it everywhere. I mean, on Facebook, on Instagram, you know, all the artists are pushing their individual songs.
Definitely.
Which in turn pushes the whole project.
Definitely.
Wow. But what are your plans? What is Stephen's plans? What is your plans for this project on a whole?
Well, this project basically is, I look at it somewhat in the way of how I did look at Atlanta Bless. It's a platform for a lot of these artists because individually, the amount of exposure that they have been getting from this project, individually, they could not have done that by themselves. So it's a good thing for them. For me, I want this to be a standard for the type of music or the sound and everything that went into getting this project out there, as far as like the promotion and everything. It's got to be a standard, because I mean, for so long, we who are doing gospel reggae or Caribbean gospel, it's just been done on a certain level that I believe the bar can be raised.
Yeah. I mean, and you've been very instrumental in doing that, at least here in the U.S., and I've seen you've been traveling elsewhere and spreading the word.
Definitely.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, recently my last international trip, last month we were in Costa Rica for Revolution Fest, and it was awesome. It's the first time they're having Revolution Fest since COVID, and it was a good look. Got to rub shoulders with some of my peers. Positive was there, right. Myself, Stephen Murphy, got Matamba from Bolivia, Sherwin Gardner from Trinidad and Tobago was there as well. And it was a good look.
Do they speak English there?
No, they speak Spanish.
That's what I thought.
They speak Spanish.
How do they translate when you singing and other artists are singing
Let me tell you
in a different language?
They love hardcore dancehall music.
Wow.
Yeah, because when I was there, Massacre was there the Friday night.
Wow. and that's as hardcore as you can get.
Yes, that's hardcore as you can get. I mean, Urbana 106 was that's like the main station down there, and trust me, they play nothing but reggae music, hardcore dance
in English.
Wow. And they have some that's translated in Spanish too. I mean, it was, I couldn't believe what I was seeing and what I was hearing though, and how the people embrace you, man. It's like, I gotta say this, man. We as Jamaicans, we don't understand what it is that we have.
Yeah,
we don't.
I think other people respect and value the product and the culture more than
definitely.
I mean, that's another story for another time.
Yes, yeah.
So you got this compilation, of course. Are you working on another EP? Are you working on another album? What after this?
All right. For Bijash Entertainment, which just got established as a record label.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Cassandra Kais is our first, artist that we have out there, and she had a single pressing on a few months back, and then she have a song on this compilation, Watching Over Me, that's really doing well also. So I'm planning on doing some stuff with her. They have a few more artists in the pipeline that we're gonna be putting out some more work on, and I think I am gonna give you guys album number 4 maybe in the summer. I got a couple songs and I gotta put it on.
They recorded already.
Yeah, I got a couple songs that's recorded already, and I got a few more that I'm working, and I'm trusting God that I can get it done by time, because in June I turn 50 and we're gonna do the big bang.
Whoa, 50?
Yes, sir.
Gosh, you don't look a day over 40. So talk about Undiluted.
Well, it's so crazy. Now I came up with this slogan like about a year or 2 ago, and I did just one of these and just wearing it around to see if how people gonna react to it. And everywhere I go, people keep asking me, what is that, or what it means, or But for me, it means undiluted, nothing but the word.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I've been been rocking it for a minute, and one or two people say, why you don't do something else with, the merch? And I was thinking about doing, another thing with it, but I have a number of songs, and I haven't released a complete project since 2020.
Right.
Yeah, so it's 3 years now, so I think it's,
it's due.
It's due, so I'm going to put some stuff together. I think I want to do an album that has, a bunch of like collaborations with different artists. So that's where my thoughts are right now.
Would it be called Undiluted as well?
Yes. Okay. Undiluted. Definitely.
So it ties into the brand.
Yes, definitely.
Is the brand already available, or?
Yes, you can get these and T-shirts and stuff. Gonna be available soon.
Yeah. Atlanta Bless.
Wow. Yeah, so this year is year number 8.
Wow.
Yeah, for Atlanta Bless. I was having some talks earlier on with different people, prospects who, we think we want to bring for the show this year. And as usual, we always bring it,
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we always bring it.
What I love about Atlanta Bless, really, me personally, is just the production. The production is by far any production in gospel, and I'm not knocking anyone else production.
Yeah.
But I've been a part of this brand and this event for 8 years.
Yep.
So I've seen it grow from the backyard of Nico Simone.
Yes.
To where it's at now.
Definitely.
So from here to here. And I'm really proud of what you've done with it, and I know that you have a lot more in store for it.
Definitely, and I have to big up, the people who have been behind the scene. I gotta big up my wife, man, for believing in me.
She's a silent killer.
Yeah, Dr. Sidani Osborne. Once Hugh Campbell and Max Production stepped on board, the levels
took it to another level.
Been way up there. I gotta big up MP Ban. I gotta big up all the ministers who have been a part of it. My videographer Mike Lewis, who trust me has been doing a tremendous job.
Absolutely.
And I just wanna encourage like a sponsor who will be watching right now, please. Just take a look at what we have been doing for the past 8 years, because we do need that financial support.
Yeah, but shout out to the sponsors who's already been on board, which is Grace.
Definitely.
Grace Foods, of course.
Grace Foods has been there. Williams Insurance Group, Caribbean Shipping, Fireside Restaurant,
correct,
and last year we got Royal Caribbean, who was a part of it.
So definitely give them kudos, because
yes, man,
they see the vision and they jumped on from the beginning.
Yes. So, and you got a lot of silent donors who have been there, conversation with Cian Rodney, and I have to just give props to all those people. And if you don't hear your name, don't feel any way. I love and respect what y'all has been doing for all these years.
Right. And of course, there's been a lot of volunteers as well. So shout out to the volunteers as well.
Yes, definitely.
What's next for you though? You got you're working on Undiluted. You've got this present project. What's next?
Next for me is establishing Bijash Entertainment as a record label who's putting out spiritual music, good spiritual music. So I'm looking forward to do a lot of work with a lot of these upcoming acts, and even some of those who are been there but just need to be on the right track.
Okay. So you're gonna get involved with the recording projects. You're gonna get involved with the distribution project.
Definitely.
You're gonna have all irons in the fire, so to speak.
Definitely.
What are you looking for in terms of talent?
I'm looking for people who really have their stuff, polished already, and just looking for a medium to get their projects out there. Because really to take somebody from scratch and work with them right now, it's
tough.
Rough.
To develop talent, it's tough.
It's rough.
So they should at least have their act together.
And I want to say this: for any aspiring artists out there, you're writing music, you're producing music, even if it's not out there. Listen, there's a few key things that you need to get done before you even step to somebody to try to get your music out there. Listen, you have to get your IPIs, as far as like they got your IPIs, your PROs, you got ASCAP, you got BMI, and another thing that if you're writing songs or producing songs, you need a Songs Trust account. So you need to have all of those stuff in check before you even come, because a lot of times when you're trying to put out music, you got to be going through all of that. You have this done, you have that done, and you got to be going through all of that. So it's a lot of work, but those stuff are simple, and it's available to everybody out there. You just gotta get the knowledge, and if you don't know, I'm easy to get in touch with. Just look me up on the socials, Nanamous Music. I'll give you some insights.
Right. Okay. What else?
Wow. Well,
because I'm just letting you do the lead. Because you have so much going on, and just like I have so much going on, but you got so much more going on. You keep saying, "Oh, you're busy." You're busy.
Yeah, it's a lot that's going on.
Yeah.
I just want people just to stay tuned and just support us on this move that we are on, because a lot of times we in this side of the market has just been neglected. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of work going on. I mean, because you see what's going on, and a lot of times when people see it, that's when they're like, wow, you're doing all of that.
Right.
And yeah, man, so I just want people to just stay tuned and just keep supporting the movement.
So we got Cassie coming up
Definitely.
in the next interview. What advice do you have to give to artists on your label? What are you looking for? The ones that have Cassie now, so what are you looking for from her?
Well, Cassie already knows.
Okay.
and I can say, for what I'm looking for, I just need these artists to pay attention or work hard and just keep believing in yourself, because before anybody can believe in you, you got to believe in yourself.
Correct.
And just keep putting out music at a certain level. Not just music alone, because it takes a lot more. Conduct yourself in a manner that you want to get out there. You have to promote yourself. You have to do these interviews. You have to, when somebody calls you, have to return the calls and stuff like that. So you just got to keep pounding. And consistency is the key.
Yeah. Gospel music, we talked about this a couple years ago when we do interview. Have you seen it grown since then?
Yes, I think it definitely has grown, and a lot of the walls that were up, I think they're slowly coming down.
Gotcha.
And the thing is, you gotta understand, you can't just push something on somebody or push something on people. You gotta give them a chance to slowly accept it. As I was saying, this weekend I was in South Florida, and I was at an event, and it was a more mature audience. And at first I was like, oh my God, it's gonna be rough tonight. But it wasn't like that. I just went up there and I did my thing, and at the end of it, I mean, people were like, yes, I was embraced, even by the bishop himself, and I gotta give much props to them, man. And so you just gotta, consistency is key. You just got to keep pushing. And you know that regardless of what you're going to do, you're going to have the naysayers. But you cannot worry about that.
True.
Just focus on the positives. Because in the earlier stages, I used to be like, man, but this is our dialect. White people, this is Listen, nah, we can't do that no more. Just keep pressing. Because for everything that we do, there's an audience out there. You just got to find that niche. That's it.
There you have it, folks. The one and only Nanamous. Tell them again about the project. Where can they find the project? Give them all the information that you think they will need.
Okay, the project is called The Highest Praise Riddim, and you can get it on all major download platforms, wherever you get your music, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you get your music. Amazon, just go out there and pick it up. And we need your support. Go on YouTube, share the page, and just support this artist, them, man. Good gospel music, Mr. Nana 100. Aye.
Okay, no, did we talk about the release date?
Oh no, we did not.
See, I wanted to leave here and call me back and say, but we didn't talk about this. So talk about the March 11th.
Yeah, so March 11th, we gonna be having a release party for The Highest Praise Riddim. It's got to be at Caribbean Live TV right here on Memorial Drive.
Correct.
And it's free to the public, so I'm inviting everybody to come out. But don't get mad still, because the place can hold a certain amount.
So, I was there this past Saturday, so you can only hold a certain amount. So you got to get there. What time does it start?
We're going to kick off at 7.
So get there at 6:30 if you want to make sure that you're in the place.
In the place, yes, definitely.
All right, so that's March 11th, people. Yeah. The album, the project release.
Release,
party. Yeah, make sure you get there, Caribbean Live TV. Just Google it, you'll find the address on Memorial Drive. And it starts at 7, but get there before 7 so you can assured that you'd get a space.
Definitely.
Brother.
Always a present, brother.
Thank you, man. Right. Thank you.
Blessings.
On that note, I'm going to catch you on another edition of Take 5 with yours truly, Ricovibes. Our special guest today, Nanamous. See you next time.
This episode of Take 5 with Ricovibes is brought to you by
Join us this and every Sunday for Memory Lane Sundays at Premier Restaurant and Lounge, featuring music by some of Atlanta's top DJs, playing the best oldies but goodies. Complimentary chicken with rice and peas with drink purchase. Doors open 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. sharp. Free parking, free admission, and free food. Dining, drinking, dancing, and hookahs each and every Sunday at Memory Lane Sundays. Inside Premier Restaurant and Lounge, 6924 Main Street in Lithonia.